At the moment, I don't have any sponsorship, and if ever I had, it would really help a lot
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
now you have less stress. And okay, I need to get that, I need to get that, I need to get that. Now you need to start making some adjustments and all that.
Yeah, because one thing is that does help because this is like I said, bodybuilding, especially as an amateur, you have to pay for your interest fee, and then the travel to the shows, and then like I said, there's not a lot of I think wellness is a little bit more probably qualifiers in South Africa now, but the other divisions I think it's harder for them. I think like like people like Blessing and Tiana, they have to go to other shows in other countries, but I think that does help. But there's guys out there, and they're like, "Yo, Emery, you're kind of cute. I think you're fine, chocolate sister from Africa. If I do something for you, no, 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 guys,
I've
don't do
I've
that."
came across a lot of them on Instagram. What I do, I block.
Yeah, that's. I tell you, I've heard told
Really,
stories like that.
I
But this is
block.
what, yeah, this is what you should say. If you, this is a lovely lady, and you say like, "Ma'am, you're an intelligent young woman. I would like to sponsor you, and if you're interested, we have an ideal plan. We can set things up for you and maybe help in your process." And that's what you ladies deserve. I mean, I know a lot of ladies they do stuff because bodybuilding's not a lot of money. Some women have jobs and they work, but others have to make ways to make money. Like as I call them, no offense, it's what they are, the beat to beat websites. The sites we go on, we watch you ladies when you perform or something like that. But it's not something for you. Sponsorship does help, and it maybe like I said, if you want to do a show, somebody say, okay, if anybody out there, I want to say this, anybody out there who's maybe in South Africa area who follows my channel, or like I said again, her social media stuff is in the description. If you're interested in sponsoring Emily, check her out. Set a plan. Make sure it's a genuine plan. Something like, okay, we could take care of your. If you want to come to the states and do a show like the Olympia amateurs, we'll take care of your travel and take care of your board and everything else. Stuff like that. That helps in the long run for these athletes. This is a question from KL. I think he probably missed it. He says, "How long have you been bodybuilding?" And I think you missed. You said it earlier. You've been since 2014.
Since
What do you say?
2018, I started in
20,
2018. Yes,
2018.
2018. So
Uh-huh.
my previous show, it was my fifth show. So I did three shows outside NPC and I did two shows in NPC. So altogether it's five shows.
Okay, that's pretty good. Also, he says this. He's a hater. He says, "I don't think they're going to happen, George, about someone reaching out to these ladies about sponsorship, but I could be wrong." Yes, you could be wrong because you know what? Maybe all it takes is maybe someone like me because this is why I do what I do. This is I've been a fan of bodybuilding, especially for the women, for a long time. And you ladies need a voice. And not enough people talk about you women. If you go to social media, especially on YouTube, I'm on YouTube. Majority is going to talk about the men because men's
Men, yeah.
bodybuilding is always the bigger, it gets bigger money. Like you look at right now at the Olympia, the new Miss Olympia, Derek Lungfoot, he gets $400,000. One of my favorite people who I got the pleasure of, she is one of my favorites, and Andrea Shaw, beautiful woman, amazing.
Queen,
Queen,
total
yeah,
queen.
yeah, yeah. See, KL, see, I thought somebody knows her who's a fan of Andrea Shaw. You may, but yeah,
She's a queen.
yes, I mean, she brings a look. I mean, I'm a fan of all the ladies in sport, like people like I have friends with ladies with Tina Williams, you know, I met people like Alita Popa in my process. I saw Linda Murray. Linda Murray was just you know amazing. I mean, can't you believe? I mean, she's just one of the women that really, really brought bodybuilding to a certain level, especially in the period around about the '90s. And people like Iris Kyle, who is
Mhm.
people can say this about Iris. Yes, Ronnie Coleman is the 8-time Mr. Olympia, but she has 10 Miss Olympias. Now you can say that it was Miss Olympia, but it's still 10 Olympia titles. That's more than anybody in the history of the
Yeah.
sport. Yeah. This is from KS says, "Tell me who and I will shut up." I mean,
There are
hey,
genuine people out there. There are genuine people out there. I
mhm.
always have hope and I always believe, like, regardless of how now the things have been changed, like in terms of when you want to get sponsorship, people will want you to do certain stuff for them. but I still believe there are genuine people that will actually sponsor you because of they see the change, or they see your drive, or they see that they put your potential, you know. So I always believe that regardless of anything, even if it can be like 2% out of the 100%, that 2% also, it's, we need to, think of those people. There are really genuine people out there.
Well, never mind, okay, because he's a hater. He hates, he can't hate no more. But yeah, that's the thing is, I'm maybe I got powder out in his eyes. I try to see the good in people. Also, I always, this is one of my favorite quotes from Batman Begins, one of my favorite movies. Be aware of surroundings all time, young master Wayne. Never give up sure footing for a killing blow. But be aware who you're dealing with, because there's people out there that would take advantage of you. And like I said, I've been doing this content and talking to these ladies. They tell me stuff like how you talk about how guys go in your DMs and stuff like that, because they feel like, okay, if I do this, I might get that. But no, you don't, like I said, this is what you want to do. You don't want to use an iron glove. You rather use silk glove, and that really, helps some of these ladies on the way. This is coming from man K. He says, what is the reaction to you get from people as a bodybuilder in South Africa? And it's still South Africa, bodybuilding still kind of relatively new in a way. It's still growing, and so again, your family is kind of not as understanding. What's it like when you're
Mm.
out about, when you go shopping or you go this or you with your friends? What's it like sometimes?
You still get that look where people will look at you and then they like be amazed, or they'll look at you as if like just you just jumped or popped out from nowhere. And then you get people that really appreciate that, will, take a step forward and reach out to you and tell you like, you're looking good, keep up the good work. And then you get haters like, oh my God, you are too much now, I think you should stop, or else you're gonna start looking like a man and all that. So
That gets me how you don't look like a man. This is a pretty woman got for the guys. I don't see nothing manly about me. I mean, it's probably it's the guys who have boobs like I do who are thinking you're gonna look like a man. You're gonna be like me.